Okay. Hello, everybody. Sorry, I took a bit of time to get this up. Okay. And going live right now. Anybody who is on it right now, quickly say hello to me to let me know whether the system is working. Okay. Yep. Live now. Okay. Serene, good to see you. Or at least I got someone come online right now. Okay. Okay, very good to see everybody. Okay, I don't know why just now there's some issues. Yeah, good evening. I took a long time to set up. I don't know why. Okay. Yes, Jianming, good to see you again. Tommy, Kang Kang, Steve, very good to see you. Is the sound good? The visual is good. You all know the drill, huh? Okay, you all know the drill. Yes, good. Very good evening to everybody. Okay, very good evening to everybody. Yep, you all know the drill. Let's go. Okay, yes. Sound good, video good. Okay, very good. Okay, very good. Okay, Victor, good to see you. Serene, very smart. Okay. Yeah. Wait. Okay. Mr. Tang, good to see you. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. You bought a t-shirt just now. Wow, very good. Okay. So you all know the drill. You all know the drill. Okay, let's go. Very important. Now usually I will, I have a few big announcements to make. Okay. First of all, for those people who wants to get the extra tickets, today I have I finally finished negotiating the rates with the fees for the auditorium. The capacity will now be increased by another 200 people. Okay, and about 200 plus people. Now my biggest problem right now is they take forever to give me a confirmation of the invoice. So the invoice haven't come yet. They say I don't know why small company running an auditorium work like the government like that. Wow, take forever. Okay, so I don't. So once I get a confirmation of that, I can start launching the tickets. Okay, yes. The second thing I want to say is that tomorrow I will be going live. Okay, this is a rare opportunity. Mr. Tang has managed to secure for me. Remember last time I got this Hong Mei Ren has secured for me this thing called seedless lychee. I never have seedless lychee in my life. Okay, very premium. I'm going to go live on Premium Mall 8 p.m. You all should join me there. Seedless lychee, very juicy. He always give me exclusively very unique fruits that nobody ever have. So I thought it's very good. So whoever is interested, join me. Okay. How to get tickets? I will announce it in live stream, and this time around I'll give people a time ahead now to tell them when is the thing coming. But always remember hit subscribe. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Don't eat too much. I think quite difficult. The lychee is one of my favorite fruit. How much a lychee? I actually don't know yet. Now I only know it tomorrow. It won't be cheap, but it will be very special. Okay. I never sell any cheap fruits. Okay. Cheap fruits you can go to supermarket, Sheng Siong, all this and get. These are all very unique, very very special one, very very special. Okay. It will be on Premium Mall site. Yes, Kelvin, you just reply the email again and I'll see. I don't know what's the price at this juncture, but it's not cheap. It's not cheap, but it's very, very special. When it comes to special thing like that, don't look at money. Yeah, it won't break the buck. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Queenstown CC got it. Okay, thank you. Okay, hello, everybody. Thumbs up, please. Thumbs up. Okay, less than half hour we're given it. Okay, once I hit 300 thumbs up, I'll start. Okay, 300 thumbs up, I'll start. Yeah, it's not like atas taste. I specifically asked Mr. Tang to really find something exclusively special, unique, very yummy. Okay, yeah, price don't care. Yeah, fruits, 就算贵 also cannot 贵 until I sell my handbags can be thousands or tens of thousands of dollars. That one I know. Fruits, never mind. Close one eye. Don't think too much. Okay. Yeah. Don't think too much. Don't think too much. Yes. Yeah. Super sweet and juicy. Break your mind. Wow. Mr. Tang, committed. Tomorrow I'll be, if you're interested, I'll talk about finances and then live this one. Really amazing. Really amazing. The last time we got this, who I'm waiting for 300 thumbs up. There are 500 of you, only 300, 200 there. I'm waiting for 300 thumbs up. We'll start the material. He gave us this Hong Meiren oranges. Only one in the world that we have this. Wow, I tell you, the taste is. And then the black diamond cherry, super expensive, but super. Until that day till now, I cannot find another one. Yeah, I've been eating cherries after cherries, just cannot find anything even closer. Yeah. Oh, you bought your 4th bottle of 四大天王. Wow, Kelly, how was your experience with 四大天王? Energy giving, right, Kelly? Super energy giving. Kelly, describe your experience, okay? Yeah, lychee, I think it's from China, must be, right? Okay, very good, okay? Yes, it just cost you. No, we're going to change to Orchard Road already. I cannot forget the wonderful taste of Hong Meiren. I'm waiting for a hit. I'm waiting for a thumbs up to hit 300 because less than half of you all give thumbs up. 300, I'll start the material. Please help me. Every 600 of you, please give a thumbs up. Okay, please give a thumbs up so that we can start. Okay, your thumbs up will help other people get the notification. That's why I insist on that. Okay, yeah. So I will change the location to Orchard Road. That's great, right? Orchard Road. Okay, Orchard Road. Yeah. Orchard, I think, is the best location. Okay? After that, wonderful food, dinner, all sort of places. Okay, thank you. Thumbs up. Okay, once you thumbs up, someone else will get a notification. Tomorrow, you may not get a notification. Someone else thumbs up, then you get a notification. Oh, Kelly said, if I didn't take, I'll feel tired. Okay, I've been walking non-stop for 2 weeks. Wow, very good. So you can see, right, the 四大天王 is really amazing. Strawberries, too gentle. Okay, I will launch the tickets soon. Okay, soon. Within a week soon. Okay. Yeah, Premium Mall is in Shopee. I will make the announcement tomorrow. Okay. All right, good. Okay. We are getting seedless lychee. I never had seedless lychee in my life. I got seedless durian. Never had seedless lychee. Okay. Yeah, not selling durian. Durian too tough. Too tough. The logistics can die. Yeah, too tough. Okay. Okay, left with 10 more thumbs up and we're ready to go. Okay, 10 more thumbs up, ready to go. Oh, goodness, I forgot to. Okay, wait. 10 more thumbs up and ready to go. And okay, I think we should be there already. Okay. Okay, 4 more seedless. I don't know, man. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's go, shall we? Okay. So I want to quickly tell but today is Friday, right, B? Huh? Today is Friday, right? Today Friday lah. Everybody don't need to be too uptight about sleeping early. All right, okay. So we are here right now, okay, and I've got good news for everybody from okay, wait, I just want to turn on my phone one so that I know. Give me a minute, guys. Okay, so that I know. Okay, so I can see your comments while I live stream. Okay, give me one moment. Okay, just one moment. I'm turning on like right now. Okay, very good. Okay. Okay, there are good news in the financial market. As I share this, this is a very good news. Then after I'll talk about the good financial news, and then after I will talk about the situation in Middle East. And the Middle East doesn't look that good now. Okay, so anyway, so as usual, these are my disclaimers. Okay, and remember, hit subscribe. Now, yesterday, how many of you attended the talk with Sam Ree? It was a really good. Talk. Those who haven't watched it yet, please go and watch it. And most importantly, he described the bond market's opportunity, and what I'm going to talk about today will also be related to the bonds market as well. There was one thing that later we should have a discussion. Okay, that sparked off a lot of things. He say REITs is the worst of the worst of all worlds. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So REITs is really bad, and I think we want a discussion. A lot of the Singaporean investors are fanatical about REITs. Fanatical about REITs. I keep telling everybody, REITs is a bad deal. Now we got Sam Ree, who is an expert, right? And I'm trying to say, amateur investor say that Sam is wrong. Sam is, how expert is he not? Just because you all have a few stocks of this REIT that make money, makes you all a expert like him can't be true, right? Okay, we'll discuss and debate that later. So the Federal Reserve Governor, Christopher Waller, said on Friday that he does not expect, said today, does not expect tariffs to boost inflation significantly. So policymakers should be looking to lower interest rates as early as next month. So we are all prepared for a September interest rate cut. But what Fed governor is actually saying that it could be as early as July already. He said, if you're starting to worry about downside risk to a labor market, move now, don't wait. Because he thinks that the economy is bad enough that is dragging down prices and economic. So it's time to cut interest rate. So most Fed policy makers prefer a wait and see approach, with market pricing indicating next rate cut won't cut until September. But Federal Reserve Governor Christopher Waller is outright saying that we should cut rates as early as July. That's a very good news. So he said that he doesn't expect tariffs to boost inflation significantly. So policymakers should be looking to lower interest rate. I also agree with him. The tariff is at best a one-time jump of prices. Very, very unlikely to hit inflation. Inflation means prices must go up non-stop. This is at best at worst a one-time jump. Okay, so in a CNBC interview, he says that he and his colleagues should move slowly but start to ease as inflation is not posing a major economic threat, which he expects to continue. Okay, so that's his view. Whether the committee will expect to go along or not. So this is his standalone view. Now, he being so public will start to influence other Federal Reserve Committee members. So I think that this is very good news that now internally they start to have friction within the FOMC committee. They have started to have conflict and different view, and hopefully then they'll gravitate everybody towards July interest rate cut. So I think it is a good news. It is a good news. Okay. Uh, so on the Iran-Israeli war, so Iran now fight back very, very hard. Okay, Iran have now unleashed a very heavy missile against Israel. It is called Seju. Seju is called MRBM. I heard last time there's a word called ICBM, Intercontinental Ballistic Missile. Now this is called Mid-Range Ballistic Missile. Okay, and this is a very big missile, solid fuel, two-stage missile. That means when the rocket flies up, okay, you will carry almost to the space atmosphere. The payload, the engine will drop off, and then the second part of the rocket will fly. And it's a very damaging one, okay? And it has about 700 kilogram of payload, 2,000-kilometer range, okay, and it can cause quite significant damage, okay. So IDF is the Israel Defense Force, reported that majority of the incoming ballistic missiles were intercepted by Arrow 3, David Sling, and Iron Dome, okay, but at least one Seju missile reached the intended target zone, causing light structural damage in central Israel. And this one is really a heavy load. So Iran is one of the most formidable enemy that Israel has ever faced. Okay, in the past they faced the enemies weren't so bad. Iran is a different monster altogether. So the Seju payload has really hit them really very hard. And in fact, across the world, people are now. I'm talking about the international space. A lot of countries now commenting, "Hey! You are now, you're now crossing certain lines, right?" Ladies and gentlemen, please continue to give thumbs up, please. Okay, yeah. So the United States swiftly condemned the launch, describing it as a flagrant breach of regional stability and a calculated escalation in strategic missile confrontation. People people fire this missile is because they are desperate, right? You attack them, expect them not to fight back, right? Cannot be. So EU spokesman warned that Iran better use of advanced MRBM, mid-range ballistic missiles, risk triggering a vertical arm race instead of missile technology, with potential cascading effect in Syria, Lebanon, and Gulf. People are all right. Some of these guys, okay, when they look at people firing big weapons, they they give warning and things like that. But this is in my opinion, they're just they're just responding to a very formidable enemy. Okay, and regional actors, the Iranians allies were all celebrating. Russia and China right now not commenting. Okay, so right now in terms of missile fire, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. You can see the missiles go up a lot, then come down, 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 down. Okay, so this is certainly a countdown in the number of missiles. Okay, and right now, the general assessment is that Israel can handle this missile, but will need US and other partners for interceptory supply. Okay, the Iron Dome breach is now acknowledged. That means that Iranian missile has crossed and break through the Israeli defense, and right now the IAF, Israeli Air Force, is busy striking Iranian launch site to cut the threat at source. Okay, damage in civilian areas is significant, but fatalities are much lower than expected. I've got a friend in Israel that actually sent me this video. Okay, maybe I'll try to show you guys. Okay, this is apparently his neighbor. His neighbor. I'm gonna show you guys before I forget to show you guys. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Stop sharing. Okay. So this is neighbor. His neighbor courtyard looks like this. Okay, neighbor courtyard. Can you see not? His neighbor. Yeah. His neighbor courtyard. Missile. Udi. Yeah. Yeah, Udi, his neighbor. Just next door only. One more time I show you guys. Okay. So this is yeah. I got a friend. Okay, so quite serious. So this is no longer just someone got it, right? But this is actually next door from a friend's house. So not trivial, not trivial. Okay, so going back to my slides. Give me a minute, okay? Uh, okay. Okay, so give me a minute. Okay. Okay, so uh, apparently one of Iran's missile hit a hospital, but Iran said, I actually targeted military facilities, but it damaged your hospital. It wasn't intended, basically. Okay, of course, Benjamin Netanyahu says that there wasn't a military site within miles of the hospital. Fire a few or 1,000 miles away, you expect people to hit accurately. So at this juncture, the UN Atomic Agency chief is unsure of the location of Iran's highly enriched uranium stockpile. Okay, and the inspectors in Iran said, "No, we have not seen anything that suggests that the stockpile is removed, but of course, this will need to be reconfirmed." So at this juncture, the inspectors cannot confirm whether uranium stockpile is actually still there. Okay, and President Putin said Russia will continue to have a nuclear power cooperation with Iran, and Donald Trump, in his usual strategic confusion, okay, said that uh, you know. The Wall Street Journal has no idea what my thoughts are regarding Iran. Okay, his statements came after the Wall Street Journal reported that Donald Trump told senior aides that he approved of strike plans for Iran, but was holding off to give a final order to see if Tehran will abandon the nuclear program. I may do it, I may not do it. I mean, nobody knows what I'm going to do, right? Just cause strategic confusion to everybody. Okay, so that's where he's that's what he's saying. But there are statements from him that says that he will decide whether to strike Iran within 2 weeks. Now you know his deadline is rubber band. He's there's so many deadlines get postponed. For example, he said that TikTok, I give you extension of 3 months, and then 3 months come, 2 months come, whatever. It is his third delay already. So TikTok's supposed to sell, but you know he keep extending it. And then for those other countries that he's trying to impose on tariffs, he's quite rubber his timeline. So these 2 weeks, don't take it too seriously. Israel war on Iran is costing hundreds of $millions a year. Okay, sorry, a day. Okay, the biggest cost for the interceptors that need to blow up incoming Iranian missiles, which alone can amount to between tens of millions to $200 million a year, says experts. So the price tag, the David Sling, jointly developed by Israel and US, can shoot down short to long-range missiles, drones, and aircraft. It costs about 700,000 each time it's activated. Assume it uses 2 interceptors. Normally the minimum launch, okay, so it's 700,000 USD. So one tank like that is 700,000. So war is very costly. So best is don't have war. So that's why Singapore always try to be very friendly to all its neighbors. Okay, and I'll skip this one. Israel say that it hits missile manufacturing facilities, site producing nuclear component in Iran. So it uses 60 jets to hit targets. That's missile manufacturing facility and a critical component of the Iran program. So at this juncture, I will just say this. Okay, there is no clear winners out of this. No clear winners. Can't end. We are quite afraid that oil prices go up, but looks like it is not. But however, this tension is not doing well. So if you look at the stock prices, way key, way low. You understand this? What way key below? Cannot go up, cannot go down. It's just all waiting. Chilling, good evening to you. Okay, yeah. So right now, I see that it is hard to predict what will happen, but it is something that we are not so sure whether how it will end. In the past, the Middle East war very fast finished already. The 6-day war in 1967, 6-day finish. The Yom Kippur War in 1973, 19 days. Okay, and a few skirmishes here and there. But now, these wars take forever, man, forever. Yeah, so it's very, very costly. Okay, Iran, yes, Iran has promised a surprise to be remembered of century, but Iran already launched that surprise already. I think they talk big a little bit. Okay, so, but certainly this is not something very good. Okay, so let's have some Q&A, shall we? Any questions on yesterday's, any questions or comments on yesterday's live stream with Sam Ree? Yesterday's live stream was really very good. He gave his very good inputs to the bonds market. He gave an assessment to where situation is, and then of course he gave us he gave me a very good advice. Where what to buy, what not to buy, whatsoever. And then on the spot, I fired $97,000 as you all seen yesterday. Okay, so any comments from yesterday? And he did say that REITs is very bad. Any comments or answer? Yesterday there were a lot of questions, but we couldn't answer all of them. But now I can, and to be fair, I can answer some of these questions as well. Okay, are you guys there? There's not a single questions. Okay, yeah. Can someone say something? I can see. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So maybe I ask everybody. Okay. Yeah. Is the course opening up soon? Yes, the course is opening up soon again. Okay. Yes. Okay. Thank you. I can see comments coming in. Okay. 1,000 of you guys here. Remember, all hit the thumbs up. So, any question from yesterday's live stream? So, yesterday's live stream was largely on the assessment of the bonds opportunity. So, in a nutshell, what he thinks is that interest rate reduction is it's imminent. So, therefore, bonds market, especially the global bonds, is already climbing up already. So I I already fired $97,000 yesterday into the bonds fund. Okay. Yeah. Any questions? Any questions? Okay, from yesterday. If buy REITs at right time, right price, is it still bad investment? Of course, you buy, even if you buy, I don't know, some junk stock. Okay, I'm trying to think of that. Buy Tesla at $10. Of course, it's still okay. But generally speaking, you need to understand why he said that. REITs by law have to give up a lot of their profits, and therefore it cannot grow. Okay, and it's very vulnerable to shocks. Yeah, so REITs are quite dangerous, and that's why this interest rate upturn, a lot of REITs died. The company totally collapsed, man, and that's why he's saying. Okay, so S&P 500 at least have a 100 years history of compounding. Okay, okay. I don't know what's the Nico AM dividend unit trust, so I can't say that one. Okay, yeah. Please advise. Yes. Once I really secure location. I'm just waiting the invoice to come. I pay and that's it. Yeah. Which bonds funds to buy? Watch yesterday's live stream. Today I'm not with him, so yesterday at least I'm with him. So he's a license. He's allowed to give advice. Okay. Today, if I say I have to delete this video, just watch yesterday's one. Okay, just watch yesterday's one. How is TLT compared to the two bonds fund? Now, TLT is US centric. Okay, US centric, 100% US. The two bond funds are global in nature. Okay, global in nature. So that's a large difference. And then the income fund, they try to produce a steady stream of income. The other one is heavily into the financial institutions. Okay. Yeah. Next questions, guys. Okay. Uh, I think I think that I'm in agreement with him that there is a bond opportunity in the mid to long run, and I'm overweighted on equities. I think 90-10 or something like that, or 80-20. So I need to level up anyway. Sign up with Endowers, take 5 days to process. Is it? I don't know. Okay, probably. The cost is suitable. Who quite a few of us have experience. Okay, so so let's put it that way. Okay, there are two types of people. Sorry, the if you are a super expert, then you don't need lah. Okay, now he has a heavy. Mr. So Chin Heng is my financial mentor for 20 years. Okay, he taught me everything I know. What I share with you is things that he taught me. So for 20 years, we crammed those learning into 2 days. Okay, 2 days. So he have a heavy focus on all the government policies and instruments and uh, and and how to structure insurance, how to structure legacy, how to structure investments, how to structure a CPF and things like that. Yeah, really very good. Give me a few more days. Once I secure the location, that means I pay. Then I will I pay for the location. Then I will start the sale. Okay. The talk will be on the. It's not a talk lah. It's a course. Okay. Yeah, it's on the 30th to the 30th to. Give me a minute. Be hang up, please. Okay. 30th to the 23rd and okay. All right. Hello, everybody. Please say hi to my cat. Okay. So this is a short-legged munchkin called Chong Chong. Okay. It's super there. So please forgive me when you see him. Okay. It's very, very sleepy right now. Can you see? Okay. Say hi, everybody. Okay. Yeah, boy, song face. He's very, very sleepy right now. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Keep quiet. Understand. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's called Chong Chong. Yes. Thank you. Okay. CHONG. Yeah, Chong Chong. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. I've got two cats. Yes. This one I have to thank Senior Minister of State Tan Kiat Hao. He was the one who moved the who passed the bill to help to pass the bill to allow cats in HDB. Okay. Yesterday I asked about onboarding and that was not answered. My question was, I was told to do a video call and that was operation manager to take a screenshot of me and my NIC. Okay. First of all, did you on board at the right place. I damn scared of scammers nowadays. On board at the right place. Okay. Make sure you sign up Endowers with you sign Endowers at their Singapore App Store. Okay. Okay. The date will be 20. Okay, I'll write here. Okay, 23rd and 30th of August. Okay, course. Okay. Yeah. Uh, Many believe that USD to Sing dollar may see one-to-one. He answered a question yesterday. These concern many of equities may have a high corrosion when convert to Sing dollar. Any thoughts may hedge? Uh, I I think at some point of time you have to be globally diversified. Okay, so you put it that way. If you don't want Sing dollar risk in equities, then invest all in Singapore equities. But Singapore equities, I no buay si buay wa one, no. It's like that means half dead lah. Cannot go up, cannot go down, the kind of thing. Very sian one. So on the other hand, the US one grow very high, but got depreciation because of the Sing dollar. It's a Sing dollar problem as much as a US dollar problem. So you got to factor in that even though in US dollar term the growth is good, but Sing dollar will strengthen. So this is something you got to factor in. Okay. The link to the course will be launched soon, not today. Any 30% withholding tax on dividend? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. Let me. Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Yeah. Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay. Ask ChatGPT right now and see what it says. Okay. Are you okay? It's a domicile in Ireland, so there is no Irish withholding tax. Okay. Yeah. No Irish withholding tax. So yeah, don't have. Okay. Uh, and sorry, for the US bonds, it is 15%, and for other countries, it's varying, depending. So in short, it's 15% or less. Okay, 15% or less. Okay, Ken? Yeah, 15% or less. So no 30%. Okay. Uh, when interest rate drop, REITs prices will rise. That is true. Okay. Even REITs pay out 90%. We aren't looking for growth. Okay. So the the worst for REITs is over. That is true. And most likely some REITs will have possibly some upside because REITs are heavily leveraged. Uh, so I wouldn't say it is a good investment. It is a dangerous investment. Okay. So this time around, at this juncture, when REITs are so low, if you buy, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I didn't say which REITs whatsoever, but I don't buy because they're overly leveraged and they give out too much of their profits. They got no growth. So it's kind of dangerous. So I feel I feel I'll rather buy bonds than REITs. Put it that way. I do have REITs. I have Suntec REIT, something that I bought like I don't know, 20, 30 years ago. Okay, 20, 30 years ago, Suntec REIT I do have. Yeah, that's the only one REIT I have. Okay, yeah. With cost material will be given ahead. Yes, the bonds you get back capital. Now these are perpetual bonds. So you can sell it. These are perpetual bonds. Okay, yeah. Perpetual, not perpetual. These are bond funds that are perpetual. I think that's the right word to use. If I treat REIT like a risk taker bond, a riskier bond, a price action, okay, it all depends on your risk appetite. I don't like to take too much risk. Okay, I think my money is very hard earned. Yours may be easier earned. Mine is not. I prefer not to touch it. Basically, okay. Yeah, no right, no wrong. Okay, but I 100% agree. With Sam. It's the worst of both worlds. If you buy now, it's not so bad. But if you have bought it like 3-4 years ago, and then suffered that massive crash of REITs when the stock market, when the interest rate shot up, some of the REITs died totally. So many people wrote to me, Mr. Lu, my REITs went to zero, closed down, went down by 80%. What should I do? What can I do? What can I do? I told everybody, high dividend stocks are very dangerous, generally speaking. Okay. What about United SGD bond funds? I actually don't know. I don't know about the bond fund. Why don't you Yeah, why don't you ask ChatGPT? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Yeah, ChatGPT is amazing. Okay, okay, okay. You know what I'm gonna do is a lot of you must get up to AI. AI is life changing. It can be your personal advisor. Okay, so okay, is it a good fund? Okay, no, just ask a generic question like that. Yeah, and let's see what it says. Okay, can you see it or not? Okay. Um, okay. Okay. Now the yields are quite good. Okay, about 5%, 4% annualized. I think that's good. Uh, 5-year annualized return is only 1.4%. That's very bad. Yeah. Uh, the drawdowns are not so bad. Okay, 2.2 billion EM is good. Okay, not capital guaranteed. That's normal. Fees. What are the fees? Okay, this part I don't know what's the fees. Okay. The fund is excellent if you want defensive call in Sing dollar. Okay. Offer better yield than banks. Okay. However, you're after growth, there won't be growth. So basically, okay. What about the fees percent? Okay. And by the way, I'm showing you how I do research. That's why you all should. Okay. So oh wow. Okay. The sales chart is 2%. Okay. Um, the what's the total fees? Okay. What's the total annual fees? Okay, in percent. Yep. Okay, let's see. Total annual fees in percent. Okay, it's 0.7038. Not so bad lah. Not so bad. Okay, if buy through endowers, it's actually quite okay. Okay, so it's actually okay. Yeah. So the answer to this question is actually okay. So I do a desktop research for you in 3 minutes. Can? Yeah. Um, the days of low interest rate is over, but I think lower interest rate is coming. Okay. Uh, yes. So now these results from ChatGPT, you can cross check with other AI engine as well. Okay. Uh, yes. Okay. I will announce about the cost when closer to the date. No, closer to the date of launch for the sale. When I look at bonds funds, which country do you focus on? US, Indonesia. So generally, bond funds that the one that I went in, it's there is a high element of US because US you can't avoid US. Then it diversify out to rest of the world as well. Okay. So it's quite global in nature. Uh, you know, does lower interest rate means bond will rise? Generally, yes. Okay, generally, yes. Mr. Lu, is there any cause for worry for income fund to bust if underlying mortgage-backed security do badly? Okay, I think 2008 financial crisis, 2007 and 2008 financial crisis where the MBS get into trouble, that kind of situation unlikely to repeat again. Very unlikely to repeat again. So the answer is yes, if it happens, but uh, it is very unlikely to happen again. Okay, very unlikely to happen again. That's my view. Okay, that's my view. Okay. Next question. Okay. Um, I'm trying to. Okay. Any other questions? So I invest in bonds because I'm heavily weighted on equities. So I need to increase my stake of bonds. Okay. What's your view on AI funds? Okay. First of all, yesterday there were a lot of people asked me about AI, and I told you, and I told everybody that we invested in a few $100,000 of AI funds. I'm not referring to artificial intelligence. I'm referring to accredited investor, AI. Okay, AI. In endowers, they have a set of a class of funds only for AIs. That means people in net worth above $1 million or something like that. Okay, and I don't know how many of you falls in this bracket. Well, these instruments are very good. These instruments are very good. I saw them. There was one that the one I invested in gives an 8% return. And so far, the drawdown maximum was 2%. That's very good, man. 8% a year on average. Okay, and pretty stable. I mean, 8, 9, 7, kind of thing. Pretty stable. And the maximum drawdown so far was about 2%. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. And the fees are quite decent. So I'm just trying to say that they have a class of funds for AI, but unfortunately, I'm not allowed to talk about it. There's some MES rules. If I talk about it, I sure can invite to drink coffee with MES. You're interested, you go right into support@dowers.com. Okay. No, I cannot say the fund. That's why I say if I talk about the fund, I'll get invited now to drink coffee with MES. That coffee very bitter. Okay. Yeah. So will you reduce your position at TLT, increase your position at two Pinko funds? I don't need to. My TLT position is not a lot. It's not a lot. So I will gradually increase my position in bond funds. Okay. SG REITs, I think the worst is over, but REITs generally I don't like. Okay. My question, yes, I know, Obelu, yeah. Your question is on artificial intelligence. I don't know whether there's such a thing called artificial intelligence fund. Okay, there is high tech funds. I never seen the artificial intelligence funds before. Okay, but the if you buy a Nasdaq, there's a heavy element of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence will change the world for sure, 100%. Mr. Lu net worth is 1 million or must have cash of 1 million. Actually, I don't know how they classify, but let's say your CP at 1 million, I think they count that as well. Okay. Actually, that's a good question. What is considered AI? Okay. Okay. Let me ask my super consultant again. Okay. My super consultant. Okay. Okay. What is considered a accredited investor by MAS in Singapore? Okay. Yeah. So let's see what. Okay. All right. If you're considered a credit investor, if you have a net personal asset exceeding 2 million, okay, but only 1 million of your primary residence value can be included. Let's say if your house is worth 3 million, only 1 million counts. So you must have 1 million, 1.2 million, 1 million in stocks and CPF. So CPF count as well. Your financial asset, cash, fixed deposit, stock, CPF, SRS of at least 1 million and above. Your income last 12 months is at least 300,000. Okay. Yeah. So that's AI. Okay. That's AI. So that's the official definition. Okay. Ken? Okay, wait, there's a lot of questions. Okay. The course date is on the 23rd of August and 30th of August, 2 days. Okay. Johor property too hotly speculated. I think so. No, I'm talking about just the condominiums at the CIQ area. Okay. What is CACS1 and CACS2? I actually don't know what's that. Okay. Do we need to consider selling our bonds or we can hold bonds for a long time? If you watch what Sam Ree say yesterday, he actually encouraged holding bonds for a long period of time. Okay. But let's say the bonds go up by a lot now, take some profit out, I think it's fine. Okay. Artificial intelligence fund need to look at ETFs. ARK, I'm not going to touch ARK. CPF SA, I think we'll consider as well. Must have high net worth, then can invest in AI. No. Accredited investor fund AI. Okay. Yes, that one you must high net worth, but artificial intelligence. Okay. Also short form AI, you can invest in Nasdaq or something like that. Would you recommend leverage your bonds with borrowing yen? No, I don't believe in I try not to leverage. Okay, unless there's an machine algorithm behind. Okay, I'm keen on the answer of Jasmine question. What is Jasmine question? Okay, what's Jasmine question? I think I already answered the question. Have you considered while bonds are principal protected, bond funds are not? No, I don't want it to be principal protected. I want the bond funds to go up and down. So I get I get the value of when the interest rate drop, the bonds will rise. I don't want it to be capital protected. Capital protected, they will limit the upswing, downswing. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Andrew Heng said there is a global artificial intelligence fund in Allianz. Okay. I try not touch anything I don't know. investment property considered, I don't know, like Mike. Okay. Yeah. You talked 2 nights ago how to cope with AI got cut off. You talked 2 nights ago how to cope with AI. Oh, yes, that's a good question. Okay. I happy to talk about it, but that's a long topic. But you reminded me, I'll definitely talk about it again. Cash plus CPF cross 1 million, yes. Plus liquid asset as well. Or 300,000 annual income. Can buy you retail denominated bonds on fund super. Okay. I have 2 investment property left with 200,000 loan. I have no idea whether they consider that. Ask support at endowers.com. You can ask them. Is it a good idea to use CPF to buy funds? I do that. CPF OA only. SA I don't touch. Samri mentioned you invested heavily this month. Can share what are those? As I said, I invested in some accredited investor fund, accredited investor fund, but I'm not allowed to talk about it. This one, I'll get invited by MS to drink coffee. That kind of coffee very bitter. I don't want to talk about it. Okay. Mr. Lu, yesterday you invested in that kind of fund. You watched the video yesterday. Today I'm not allowed to talk about it. Once I talk about it, I got to delete the video. Okay. Oh, I see. I didn't know about CACS. Okay. So what you're saying is that CACS, once you pass it, even though you don't meet those criteria, you're considered AI, is it? Okay. Okay. Investment property is okay. Okay, that's good. Okay. So yeah. So I think that yesterday's video is very good. He actually gave us a lot of insights to the bonds market opportunity, and then and he described quite a lot of the bond funds. My struggle was I don't know how to buy. The app not so easy, but yesterday I realized that actually even my wife who don't trade and don't invest also know how to use. I'm the one that is stupid. Okay, CPF, Medisave included. I don't know, Lulu. I really don't know. Okay, buying REITs is also diversification of funds, is passive income. Okay, so I already said. I know a lot of you are like passionate. Okay, let's talk about REITs. The two big reason why REITs are dangerous is this. Number one, most REITs funds, okay, give up a lot of their profits, like 90%. I can't remember by law they have to give up most of their profits away. So they got very little funds to fund growth, acquisition, whatsoever. So it cannot, very difficult. The second problem with REITs is that they leverage a lot. They borrow a lot of money. That's why so many REITs died when the interest rate shoot up. But however, now if you buy REITs, I think it's not necessarily a bad thing. But I don't like to buy. I don't like buy things that are yeah. Okay, don't buy things that I have posed this kind of risk. This is just not me. Okay. Yes. Uh. Well, S&P 500 everybody can buy. The bond funds everybody can buy. It's just that particular class of funds only AI can buy. Okay. Yeah, so that's why I talk about it. Okay. There are so many Pinko funds. How they decide on security and a fixed income. Okay. Um. You know, that's why yesterday Samri is there, right? Okay, I can ask him what he invests in and things like that. Yes. Buying more than 20 ETFs and fund in different industry a good strategy? Too much also very confusing. ETF by nature is already very diversified. Then you diversify so much of diversified funds, maybe a bit too strong. Okay, I can't tell. Okay. How much was your investment portfolio before you quit to become an entrepreneur? I don't know, leh. I don't know. I really don't know. Okay. What is the advantage of being an accredited investor? Uh, well, then you are entitled to go for some of the instruments that are that are they are more unique. I would just say more unique. Okay. Yeah, a lot of products only available. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Uh, Yes. Okay. Yeah, a lot of the REITs are highly leveraged. A lot of REITs are not all. A lot of REITs are highly leveraged. That's how they make money. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So REITs commonly do rights issue, prepare put more money in or cannot diluted. That is true. So that's why. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Singapore stocks love to do this rights issue. I hate it also. Real return of the AI fund. remember I told you the fund I put in, it gives on average, not all the time, 8% return. But the good thing is that the volatility is only 2%. So it's very, very very, very good. Now, even in the last few years, the volatility only 2% only. I get pretty consistent 8% compound growth. Wow, I love it, man. Okay. The good news is the one of the Federal Reserve governor has strongly encouraged interest rate to be cut, and it could be as early as July. Okay, uh, yes. So put it that way, a lot of the retail REITs, for example, Suntec REIT is a retail REIT. Do you know nowadays shops, the rental is just not doing as well anymore, because a lot of the things gone online already. Yeah. Will the war influence the oil price and make our consumer goods expensive? Uh, right now, it doesn't seem to be so, unless the rest of the Gulf country oil producing price, oil producing countries join in the war. Then there'll be good luck. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So I'm not a big fan of REITs. It's just that I got some Suntec REITs. I don't know how much money I have inside actually. Man. 10, $20,000. Like 10, 20 years ago when I bought Suntec REITs. No, 20, 30 years ago when I bought Suntec REIT. I remember I still bought at 120. I bought at 125. I don't even know what's the price. I think it's still at 125. See how bad it is. Okay, let me see. Let me check what's it. Suntec REIT. REIT. Share price. What is the share price? 112. Kind of say. Yeah, you see. You look at the price, right? After so many years, it's still bad. Oh no, can I say? Okay. so yeah, it's lousy. I say it's lousy, lousy. Okay. Um. Yeah. You know what? All you need to do is go support at endowers.com and make sure that you apply to be an AI. If you qualify, to be one, and then their relationship manager will come after you. Knowing that you have a lot of money to put in, they'll be very excited. Okay. A lot of talks on Hormuz closure. No, but Iran don't dare do it, because if they close, most likely the whole world will descend on Iran. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yes. During before the pandemic, it did go up to $2. Okay. But anyway, it was those junk thing. I just put for fun. Mr. Lu, the dividends you collected over years must have made your Suntec REIT cost free. I actually don't know how much, but I don't know how much I collected. I just sian. When we announced the sale of the course, within a week, okay, within a week. Jennifer, good to see you. Okay, you're in Middle East right now, right? Okay, yeah. Uh, in 30 years, this will be recommended to build. Sorry, I'm 30 this year. Will you recommend me build a dividend portfolio or go for growth? If I cannot tell you what you should do. 30 years old, I built my financial safety net with my CPF first. SA fill up to full. Then make sure I already got a house, wedding all done. I'll go for growth for sure. S&P 500, NASDAQ, MSCI World Index, Dimensional Fund, that kind. Am I going to sell the Suntec REIT? I'm waiting. I'm actually, for fun, leave it there. Once the interest rate get cut and hopefully rebound, I clear it. Sian already. Okay. What happened to US if this war in Israel continue? Nothing will happen to US. Wait, to US or happen to us? Okay. Hey, by the way, you are in Middle East right now. How's the situation in Middle East? Meaning that, is there a mood of tension? Yeah. How many Suntec REIT? I don't know. But 10, 20 stocks. I don't know how many. 10, 20 stocks. Not a lot. Okay. My Capital Land REITs is also doing badly. That's because of interest rate. Why don't you sell a Suntec REIT? Out of sight, out of mind, totally forgotten. Yeah. I'm lost in your last two funds and endowments. Not sure which fund. You're talking about yesterday one. Just go and watch yesterday's live stream. Accredited investors are deemed to be in better position to take on higher risk, blah, blah, blah. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Lulu. Okay. So I think that I think the discussion on REITs is a good discussion. Okay. It's good again. Now, some people love REITs, some people don't. I think the worst of REITs is over, but still, I doesn't mean I want to touch it. Okay. Now, maybe it's because I'm not at the age where I want to touch REITs yet. Okay. I'm 49, fully paid on my house, SA fully funded, got a bit of cash. What should I do with it? Wow, this very open-ended question like this very difficult. Okay, so I would if you got a bit of extra cash, as in you make sure you got enough for rainy day, all this. I would consider equities. I would consider equities for long-term holding, but you're 49. Your long-term not so long-term anymore. Okay, yeah. If the market crash, then you get some. Once you declare AI, you are no longer protected. Need to know the risk. Okay, farmer, what do you know? What do you mean by that? Now, okay, I also don't know what you mean by that. Full SA means hit FRS. Yes. Okay, the RMs will come after you. Yes, I would imagine so. Yes, Jerome Powell not Jerome Powell will not be re-elected next year for sure. The change of the Federal Reserve chairman for sure will bring down the interest rate 150%. Okay, 150%. Did you fill up your SS? Fill up. Sorry, Mike. Your question very weird. Did you fill up our SSB or 200K? Sorry, what's your question? Okay. Uh, Latest news is recoming. Yes. Okay. Should I invest my SRS on banks instead of REITs? Wow, that's a tough question, man. Okay. REITs right now, the downside is very low right now, and its upside is in my opinion good. But for long-term holding, hard to say. Banks, I also think it's the reverse. The bank's good days might be slightly over because the interest rate cuts is coming. Okay. Uh, okay. Did you ask JB condo agent how much per square feet for maintenance? Oh, I didn't ask about the question. Okay, I didn't ask about the question because once I see that kind of price, I sian already. So expensive. 1,003 to 1,300 dollars per square feet. So that's 300 ringgit per square feet. That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. Okay. But there was a top story. I still remember a top story. I mean, there was another one I saw that was developed by the Johor Sultan. It's called what's the name of the unit? What's the Johor Sultan? What's the Johor Sultan that condo called? S. Arden. It's called the Arden. Okay, it's called the Arden. There was a unit that is about 2,000, about 1,700 square feet, which is probably the size of my house only. My HDB flat, 2 million, 2 million ringgit. 2 million ringgit. 2 million ringgit. I can buy my Austin Heights, which is also a prime location. For a semi-D of a very big size rate, 2 million ringgit. Seriously? I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Should I sell my bank stock? I won't. I can't advise you on that. Yeah. Okay. Singapore condo is now more than 2,000 square. Yes, but you cannot compare Singapore, Malaysia lah. Okay. My kids. Yes, you can watch the replay of yesterday and hours. Yeah. It's in my. You all must watch it. It's a very long. But please watch it. What can cause the next market crash? I wish I know, man. Mr. Lu, did you fill up your 200K on SSB? No, I didn't. Okay. My kids cannot touch SA until 55 a long way. Should we pump for them? Cannot touch. That's fine. My kids all try to fill up their SA as fast as they can. Okay. Estaka is the other one by Arden. I live there as a holiday house. Is it beautiful? Wonderful? Okay. Quite a lot of people say that it's quite a nice place. Okay. Yeah, but I kind of like my because relatives all there. If cut rates, NAV will increase, but 933 NAV is high, so lost money. 917, okay, whatever. Mr. Luz, you seem cannot recall things, symptom of old age. I try to too many things to remember. Okay, yeah. So after this, I'm going for a walk. I'm going for a walk. Yeah, for an hour. Okay. Any max that I can top up for them? Yes, there is a max. You cannot top up more than the FRS, which is slightly above 200,000. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So Estaca is nice, but property tax very high, maintenance too. On hindsight, tax and maintenance pay for hotel better. Okay. Mr. Lu can share what business here you have beside. Well, I think I'm quite public about it, right? I have Premium Mall, and actually Premium is not even mine; it's my wife's. Okay, but we both set up together. Then I have a advertising agency called a digital advertising agency called SS Digital. Okay, quite a nice business I have there. Then I have an AI company which I cannot name because of confidentiality. Then I'm also in the midst, and then I have a company that does with telecoms wholesale minutes. Okay, and then that company is also going to eSIM as well. Okay, so four businesses. Okay, I'm in the midst of a fifth business. But when and this one is actually, yeah, right now trying to structureize some of those things that I'm doing right now, 1865. Okay. Um, where do you walk? All around my house. Okay. Mr. Lu, you go to walk early this morning. No, morning I cannot wake up. 1st July, Malaysia stamp duty increase. Is that true? I heard it's just a rumor. Okay, if stamp duty increase, heng, I only I bought early. You fired me the same Pinko fund yesterday. I fired the Pinko fund already. Okay, you just watched yesterday's live stream. It's recorded. Okay, why you recommend someone to fill up SA first before jumping investment? Oh, once you fill up the SA, you have got security, financial safety net is there. Once you have financial safety net, then when you invest, you're not worried anymore. Even let's say a storm were to come, hit and die, the kind of thing. I minimally have $1 million waiting, which is may not be enough, but at least something, right? Uh, okay, yeah, thinking hard how to make money. So late walk. How much time you sleep? I sleep enough. 7 hours. Okay, 6 7 hours. Mr. Lu, CPF, HBO 55 a month. Okay, Harry, attend the talk that Mr. So is going to teach. Okay, Mr. So Chin is going to teach. He's a CPF expert. I can answer here as well very quickly, but you will learn a lot more from him when I run the course. When I sell the course tickets. In within a few days time, I will let everybody know ahead so you will miss it. What's the title of yesterday's live talk? It's there lah. It's there. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, you just go. Wait a minute. Okay, okay. The list there. You go look for live. Okay, live. You click live. Okay, live. Then you see my face and Samri face. Hit live. Okay, hit live. Okay, yeah. How do you scout for business opportunity? You must have a strong passion for business. Yeah, when I was young, this one you understand. When I was young, I was able to find coins on the floor everywhere I go. Now, someone say, no, Mr. How can you so lucky? But you know something? If you are looking for it, you will find it. So what you do is you normally, the coins won't be lying everywhere, right? They'll be lying somewhere. Well, think about it. Where can you find coins in the public? Anyone? When I was very young, like 10 years old, 8 years old, 12, 10 years old, I always find coins. Where will you find coins? This is a very important analogy, right? Yes, vending machine. A lot of people put in, right? Never forget to take a vending machine. Some more, okay? Under taxi seat. Telephone booth, you're absolutely correct. Okay, I give you some more, where you can find coins. Okay. Car park, I don't know whether car park have or not, okay? I find coins in a swimming pool, shower room, because a lot of people wear their pants, the coins drop out, right? And then they got these rubber mats on top. I lift it up, lots of coins below. Yeah, okay. So you can see, right? So business is the same thing. When I'm looking for it, I will know where to find it. Okay, I will know where to find it. Okay. If you are going to Malaysia for holidays, aside from Johor, what will next in mind? Malacca, for sure. I'm trying to find time to go already, Malacca. Okay. What are the investments you do as an AI client? Any holding suggest? Uh, okay, there are some rules against in MAS forbid me to talk about, but I can talk about generally those funds are very high end. The more sophisticated. Okay, that's why they encourage you to only the AI who can stomach the risk to go for it. Okay. A lot of people drop money in car park. Okay, then I don't know. Wishing well, many coins, but you cannot go in and take the wishing. But that's also another place. Okay, Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is that business and as well as when you are hunting for it, you will find it now. Okay. Uh, Regarding to investment, you may under accredited investor, is there a minimum? Yes. Uh, it differs from fund to fund. The one I went in, minimum 50K USD. Okay. In your opinion, does a career coach really help in one career? Depend who's your career coach. Depend who's your career coach. Okay. If your career coach, if your boss, that's a lousy choice because he serve his interests, not yours. But if your career coach is, let's say, like for let's say myself, uh, okay, Mr. Soching was my financial mentor. So he coached me in finance matter and he don't have any vested interest, don't ask for me a single cent, genuinely very good, taught me for 20 years. 20 years, It's amazing. 20 years. Okay. So career coach should not be conflict. Do you earn more from your business or investment? Of course, businesses are. Yeah, businesses are. Investment, take a long time. Yeah. Okay. Your cost is 2-day cost, regardless whether buy early or buy later, you open again. Yes. Mr. Lu, the for bond ETF to compound over time, it will largely depend on how good are the fund managers. Of course, of course, of course. Okay. Yeah. Yes, I've always told my team to overtake me. Not every manager like their team to overtake them. Not every manager, okay? Not every manager. Yeah. Okay. Mr. Lu, love to hear your own holdings at AI clients. Not taking no, I can't. By law, I can't. You want me to break the law, is it? I can't. Your support endowers.com, you go and ask them, don't ask me. They have license, I don't have license. Okay. Yeah. Even let's say I have a financial advisor license, which I don't have, I need to be working for a company so that I can give advice. Wow, it's very complicated. Even I go to jail or something, I don't know. Do you invest in Bitcoin? I don't. Okay. What is your most profitable business? Do you want maybe a bit more complicated? Let's not talk about that. Okay. Keras. Yeah, in Malaysia, they can catch you under Singapore law for what? For you just cannot no. But because I'm reaching out to Singapore audience, okay, I'm not in Malaysia, okay. Uh how do you know about Austin Heights? Oh, I got relatives there. Yeah, I went to visit. You know my story. I was invited to a Chinese New Year after COVID. I was invited to a Chinese New Year a party, and then and a relative told me, which I have a very big house there, told me that this is I bought it for right now it's going for 2 million ringgit. I was like 2 million ringgit. Maybe I can afford it. That's how this thing happened. Okay, why YouTube live stream have ads? Uh, I that's how they make money. I have no choice. That's how YouTube makes money. Else they do this for you for what? Yeah. Okay. Mr. Lu needs do exercise cause during season soon. Is it during season soon? Okay. I haven't started. But tomorrow I'm gonna sell lychee, seedless lychee. Tell everybody first, seedless lychee, 8 p.m. at Premium Mall. Maybe I'll on my live stream here if you all want. Seedless lychee, it's really very good. Really very good. Okay, really very good. Not cheap, but really very good. Comes to food, I don't look at prices as much. Okay, yeah. See, like Mr. Thank God for me one. Amazing, amazing. Okay. Wait. Okay. My husband is working for a company of 7 years. Top sales and pays less than 5 digit a month. Should he change job if 48? Don't. 48 years old, change job very dangerous. Unless he change the job to something a lot more senior. Does sitting on board and hours working? No, I'm not sitting on board and hours. I'm not a board member there. Okay. Saw a lot of durian available on sale tonight. Oh, is it? Okay. Seedless lychee, not longan. Okay. Order from which platform? Premium or Shopee page. I'll see whether I can live it here for your sake. Okay. Once I find good kang tao, I let you all have it. How about that? You want the one? Okay. Maybe I ask for permission. Okay. Ask for permission. You all know I do a lot of e-commerce live streaming, right? Stop thinking that Mr. Lu only. I don't know why got people actually think that Mr. Lu retire, play stocks. That's how I make money. How many of you actually think that way? Mr. Lu retire, play stocks only. Mr. Lu, you so rich, no need to sell anything. Why you so low class? got people actually think that way, Okay. Anyone, okay. You want me to sell seedless lychee here on YouTube? Okay. YouTube live. Okay. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. Okay, ask for permission. Don't want, I don't live here because premium more the site will sell out for sure. Okay, but I'm just trying to give you all, this opportunity. Don't want, never mind. For sure, I'll sell out there. Okay. Yeah, premium the site, the customer very big also. Yeah, okay. Durian, I haven't tried it yet. I haven't tried it. Okay. Seedless lychee, I can't. It's yeah. At 35 years old, career switch too late. I think career switch 35 is okay. Okay. Mr. Lu retire, play beauty product. I'm really doing it. Yeah, I'm really doing my beauty products. Amazing. Hey, some of you all bought beauty products. Started apply already not? I want you all to look young again. Recently, I found something that caused my hair to grow a lot. Can you see my hair grow a lot recently? Where's my I found a hair product that helped me grow my hair a lot. Okay. Another day I let you all know. Yeah, okay. Yeah, more people hit yes, I will sell tomorrow here. Okay. Don't want, never mind. I just sell there. Find seedless, no, okay. Need a platform. We always sell on Premium More Shopee page. Yeah. Uh, Premium More is Shopee, yes. Which product is good for hair? I found, I'm very proud. I found and tested. Okay. Yes, premium of you still waiting for delivery. Okay, great. Okay, which hair product? If you all want one more day, I do it. Okay. Okay, hair product, which hair? Okay. So about 2/3 of you all want me to sell the lychee on YouTube. So 2/3, about 70%. Okay, 70%. Hair more important than fruits. Okay. So hair. So lychee tomorrow I will put it up here. Don't everybody cowboy. Okay, so this is good. Okay, so at least got an answer. Hair product, okay, let me ask. Okay, uh, okay, can I sell a hair growth? Okay, hair growth product. Okay, what I'll do is that, I'll talk about my finance stuff, everything finished. So where, and at the end of the live stream, the rest do one can go. Then I'll start this thing. How about that? Okay, agro product here. I queue not. I found. I really found. Okay. Where's my hair growth one? B, where's my hair growth one? I can't find. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I got this peel. Okay. This peel, I cannot be. I haven't taken today. Okay. This peel, okay, it all started. Okay. It's called sulfur enzyme, sulfur enzyme, something like that. Okay. It's a health supplement. And actually my son was the one who told me this. So my son have okay, my son after COVID now, I suspect it's because of the jab, start developing rashes easily. So he cannot eat this, cannot eat that, cannot eat this, that. Okay, and his situation is more unique. Even the physician Ong at Guanan Chan couldn't cure it. Then my sister-in-law said that there's this thing here that can help with can help with his this thing. He tried at least 20 health products and things that cannot cure. So I'm a bit sian already. So I didn't think about it. Then my sister-in-law gave him, and he took it. The rashes gone. Food allergy. It's a food allergy, very jialat food allergy, gone. And what is important, inside got this thing called MSN. MSN. He said that, Papa, do you know this thing not only solved my rashes problem, my hair stopped dropping. I said, is it? Then I went to try out. After 3 weeks, you look at my hair, it's a lot, no? My wife today said, why your hair today so curly, so curly? It's because my hair grow a lot, then become naturally curly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I take Kugage. I forgot to take Kugage. Again, this one even more. Lychee not as much. This one 73%. You always want it. I secure I bargain for a good price first. Okay. Yeah, ticket. Yes, I'm. The ticket is coming. Right? You can see, right, a lot more hair. I show you. I just cut my hair 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago when I go to Europe. Before I go to Europe, I went my hairdresser. She cut my hair. And the hair looks very short. I think it was Xiu Qing who even said that, Mr. Lu, why your hair so little? I come back, boom. This one. Very good. HSA approved. I don't know. Hair supplement, I don't know whether HSA need approve. But I bought from this one, bought in Malaysia one. So okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Mr. Lu need to apply hair tonic after bath. Yes, I do. Okay. MSN hair, how much for month supply? I actually don't know. I don't know price anything. But once I secure that, then I'll let you know. Hair. Okay. Yeah, I will. Once I secure that, I'll let you know. What is some? It looks like a lot of you all got hair problem, just like me, Okay. Yes, safe to eat. You know how many bottles I bought? I bought 10 bottles. My son took the 5th bottle already. This thing has been around for 10 years already or something like that. Okay. It's selling in Singapore also. If I tell you right now, you're sure we go and buy it. So I'm not going to tell you. Okay. It's selling already in Singapore. Okay. It's not that. Yeah. Okay. So 73%. So I'll get this also. Mr. Lu, you got pigmentation on left cheek. Okay. This left cheek here, this pigmentation is not pigmentation. It's a birthmark. My mom and dad give it to me. Okay, it's a birthmark. It's gotten a lot less. Okay, because I went to laser it. This is birthmark. Birthmark, I apply whatever, also no use. This one got laser. After 2 laser, it has gone down by maybe 50%. Actually, I think it's okay already. You know what's the problem? Why this thing become very prominent? How many of you now notice I got this thing? A lot of y'all didn't notice. You know why not? As I apply my rest of my face, it becomes so white that my pigmentation becomes so obvious. Because last time my face is very black, so you can't see. But as my face get whiter and whiter and whiter, this thing become more prominent. Yeah, that's all. Okay. Okay, birthmark is a birthmark. Okay. Anyways, I finished my finance stuff already. So what I'll do is that I can find this. This is very good for health also, but uniquely it's good for hair and anti-food allergy. And tomorrow lychee at what I'll do is I'll do some finance stuff, update everybody. Then at the end of it, then I do it. So I think for those people who want to catch up on finance stuff, good. Then after that, no, the rest of yours just join in. Okay. Yes, high-powered pico laser. Pico laser got a lot of type, but this high-powered pico laser, I found one in Austin Heights. Haven't tried it. I go and try first. See my face die first. Y'all, if I found it and it's good, then I let y'all know. Okay. Yes, it's good for food allergy hives. Okay. So what makes your skin so good? I did one live stream and sell to everybody my facial product already. You're saw, right? You want another day I show you all. My face is artificial, artificial in the sense I apply a lot of skin products. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Mr. Lu, you're right. Fair that you're obviously out. Drink collagen water can help. Yes. Is it suitable for vegetarian? Walao, jialat, I don't know. This one, vegetable capsule, rice flour, wolfberry powder, copiaba oil, silicon dioxide, uric acid, metal sulfone methane. I think it's B. Can you ask AI whether this vegetarian can take? Yeah, okay. Jian Ming want to ask. Maybe you go for tattoo skin color for birthmark. Here, I found a good doctor that removed tattoos one. So this one, I am going slowly. Glad they are sincerely sharing R&D nutrition. I also do the same for Earthling. Try on myself before. Yeah, I try myself first. Yeah. What enzyme? Yeah, so I go and secure the product first, then I let you know. Mr. Lu, your facial routine done morning or night? Day and night. Okay, day and night. Yeah, day and night. So once I finish, private credit and private debt has 5% gate, either individual fund level, meaning cannot withdraw all at once. Okay. All right. Okay, thank you everybody for joining us. So at least I get your permission. I get all your permission to at least do something for the community. I only give you all good things. Okay, I in premium mall we sell luxury handbags or is that I'll never touch here. Okay, but those things that are good kang tao, good for health, good for our age group whatsoever, I think I'll share it, and good lychee. Okay. When you test drive a car, I haven't decided yet now. Okay. The laser damn freaking painful, man. Damn freaking painful. Can smell burning flesh. Freaking painful. Okay. Yeah, freaking painful. 如果你不爱美还是 yeah, okay. Any news on increased capacity? Yes, there will be increased. I already secured an area. I just waiting to pave and book the area. Once I do that, I will launch the marketing. Okay. Yes. Can you sell your products overseas? Yes, my products can be sold overseas. My products, sorry, when you sell overseas means in Malaysia, is it? Yes, I can sell overseas. Okay. Yeah, Malaysia I can sell. Other country I don't know. Where is the cost? It will be in Orchard Road. We are changing location to Orchard Road. Okay. Thailand. Thailand, I'm not so sure whether we all can import. Malaysia, I still can. Thailand, I don't know. Yeah. You Wong, I'm not so sure. Okay. Thailand, I'm not sure. Okay. Can try. Okay. Electronic cars seems to catch fire easy. That is true. I also scared. But recently, Mercedes also catch fire. So all our cars also catch fire. What about Hong Kong? Tom, are you in Hong Kong? Okay. Hong Kong, I can try. Okay, I can try.
There's one ingredient that might be animal or plant. Not sure. Not stated.
Okay, uric acid, they are not sure whether it can be animal or plant, so they're not so sure. Okay. Yeah. So the answer is don't know. Okay. The rest of ingredients are all veggie.
Vegetable capsules.
So it say vegan. Last one, they say depends. So Jianming, I'm not so sure. Okay. All right, guys. Okay. Thank you for watching. What I'll do is that I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, Ken? How's your property purchase journey? No, I already purchased my property already. I'm not buying anymore. Okay. Yeah, I'm not buying anymore. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you all tomorrow. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Remember, okay, 8 p.m. Or 7 plus 8 p.m. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.